You open your eyes. Pain is the first thing you know. It comes in waves from your left shoulder, a deep, grinding ache. Your mouth tastes of dirt and blood. You try to stand, your legs buckle. You are lying in a field of stumps and splintered wood, sharp against your fur. The air smells wrong, not of pine and damp earth, but of gasoline and raw, exposed soil. You push yourself up, your ribs protest, you are starving. Your stomach is a hollow fist, clenching tighter with every breath. This was your forest, this was your home. You remember the ancient trees, the soft floor of needles. You remember the streams, now there is only this, of wreckage stretching to the horizon. The silence is the worst part, no birdsong, no rustle of squirrels. Just the wind scraping across the broken ground. You are a mountain of muscle and claw, built to dominate a world that is gone. You are a king without a kingdom. This is the first day. The day you must learn a new set of rules. Survival is no longer about finding the fattest salmon or marking the tallest pine. It is about navigating this shattered place. It is about finding something, anything, to eat before the weakness in your bones becomes permanent. This is where your old life ends. What comes next is something different. Something harder. The air is thin. It carries no scent of pine, no damp earth, no living things. You stand on ground that gives too easily. It's dust and splinters. You see the lines. Straight, harsh cuts against the sky. Where a canopy once held the rain, there is only a hard, bright emptiness. The wind here doesn't whisper, it just whistles through the stumps. Your nose twitches, sorting the new air. The old markers are gone. The scent trails of deer, the musky signposts of other bears, the layered smell of 100 years of growth. All erased. Now you smell diesel fuel, you smell dry rot, you smell ash. Your ears strain, no rustle of voles in the underbrush, no creak of heavy branches. Just the distant, steady groan of machines, a sound with no rhythm, no purpose you understand. This is your territory now, a map with all the landmarks scratched out. The streams are muddy trenches, the berry patches are crushed into the mud. The hollow logs you once slept in are gone, hauled away. You feel a hollow inside that has nothing to do with hunger. It's the space where a world used to be. You are a giant in a room with the roof torn off. Exposed and utterly completely alone, the forest isn't sick, it's just absent. You are standing in the negative space of a tree. You are living in the outline of what was. And the outline provides no cover, no food, no future. You must read a new story from a blank page. The old map in your mind is useless now. Its rivers are dry creek beds, its berry patches are asphalt. The deep forest it charts is gone, reduced to stumps and silence. You must forget the taste of fresh grubs under rotten logs. Unlearn the path to the salmon run that no longer exists. Let the memory of honeycomb deep in a hollow tree dissolve like sugar on your tongue. These cravings will only hollow you out further. Your body remembers the rhythms. The heavy sleep of winter with no den to enter. The urge to roam a territory that can no longer feed you. These instincts are a weight now, they pull you toward emptiness. So you begin the disassembly. You quiet the part of you that startles at the scent of diesel. You ignore the warning prickle at the back of your neck when lights sweep the tree line. The low rumble of trucks becomes your new wind, the sharp tang of garbage your new forest scent. It is not a choice, it is a survival math. Cling to the old world and you starve surrounded by ghosts. Let it go and you step into a strange, new abundance. You feel a piece of your old self tear loose. It falls away without a sound. You stand in the twilight of a logging road. The ghost of who you were fades with the last light. What remains is simpler, hungrier, and ready to be remade. The old hunger is gone. A new one takes its place. It is sharper, it is constant. Your nose lifts, sorting the wind, pine resin, damp earth. And beneath it something chemical, something sweet. You follow it. Your paws carry you over the broken ground toward the tree line. The scent leads to a clearing of crushed stone. In the center sits a heavy metal box. A dumpster, its lid hangs open. The smell pours out in a thick, warm wave. Rotting fruit, sour milk, grease. You hesitate, every instinct screams danger. This is not a berry patch, not a carcass. It is a monument to excess. You rear up, your claws scraping the cold steel. You peer inside. The world is inverted. Your forest provides one meal at a time. This box provides 100 all at once, all spoiled. You nuzzle a plastic bag. It splits, stale bread, half-eaten meat wrapped in paper. You swallow it. The salt is shocking. The flavors are loud and confusing. This is not eating. This is mining. You dig through layers of waste. A plastic tub yields slick, sweet gel. A cardboard box contains brittle bones. Your stomach, built for seasons of feast and famine, now churns with a constant, greasy fuel. You eat until your sides swell. You are full in a way the woods never allowed. But the fullness is heavy. It is a dull ache. It sits in your gut like a stone. You drop back to all fours. You lick a smear of gravy from your jaw. The taste is foreign. It coats your tongue. It is the first flavor of your new world. The forest you knew is gone. Its scent, its shadows, its secret paths, all erased. You need a place not just to hide but to be. Territory is more than land. It's a map in your mind, a circuit of safety, a source of food. You begin to draw new lines, not with rivers and ridges but with human things. You follow a road that dead ends into scrub. You find a forgotten drainage culvert beneath a highway. It's dry. It echoes with the thunder of trucks overhead. This is your new den. The sound is constant, but it masks your own. From here, your world radiates outward in a ragged circle. You patrol its edges every night, a strip mall dumpster. An overgrown lot behind a warehouse, a creek choked with shopping carts. You memorize the light patterns of security lamps. You learn the schedule of the night watchman's truck. This is not a wilderness you defend against other bears. It's a puzzle you solve against humans. Every resource is a calculated risk. You leave your mark anyway. You strip bark from a lone pine at the development's edge. You claw deep grooves into the soft wood of a utility pole. These are your new boundary posts. They say, I am here. They are a declaration in a language no one around you understands. Your territory is a patchwork of their neglect. You have taken the scraps they left behind and called them home. Your new territory has edges, places where the trees stop and the hard, flat world begins. You learned it smells first, now you learn its light. Daylight is a trap. It paints you black against the green. It throws your shadow long and obvious. So you let it go. You press your body into the earth as the sun bleeds out. You wait. The dark is not empty. It is full of sound and scent. You learn to read it. You move when the human world sleeps. Their dens go quiet, their glowing eyes dim. Your footsteps become silent. You place each paw with deliberate care, avoiding the crackle of dry leaves, the snap of a twig. You become a shadow flowing between other shadows. The moon is your only enemy, casting too much silver. You learn its path. You time your crossings. The towns are not forests. There are no deep thickets here. Cover is a parked wagon, the side of a storage shed, the deep black under a porch. You memorize these islands of darkness. You move from one to the next in held breath. You are a ghost in their garden, a rumor in their alley. The night isn't something you move through. It wraps around you. It becomes your coat. Your fur absorbs the scant light. Your shape blurs into the general gloom. You are not hiding. You are erasing yourself from their sight, one careful step at a time. The skill is not in speed. It is in absolute stillness, followed by silent motion. You become the pause between their thoughts. Stealth is a tool. But a tool only works if others fear it. You learn this at a chain-link fence. The edge of a backyard, a human stands on the other side. It holds a light, it shouts. Your old instinct screams to run. The sound is a predator's call. But your feet stay planted. You are tired of running. You turn your head slowly. You look at it directly. The shouting stops. The light wavers. You see the shift, the recognition. You are not a deer to be chased. You are a weight, a consequence. You take one slow step toward the fence. The metal rings softly. The human takes 2 steps back, then it turns. It walks quickly toward its lit door. It doesn't look back. A new circuit closes in your mind. Their fear is a resource, like berries. Like a stream, you practice, a person in a car, window down. You stop at the tree line and lock eyes. The engine revs, the car speeds away. A group of hikers on a trail. You step onto the path ahead. You stand still. They freeze, then they retreat, talking in low, urgent tones. It is not a roar. It is not a charge. It is silence and presence. A stare that says, I am not afraid of you. Their world is built on you being afraid. You unbuild it, one silent confrontation at a time. The night is no longer just a coat. It is an advantage. Their lights make them blind. Your stillness makes you a statue, then a shadow, then gone. You leave them with the fear. You carry away the power. It fills a different kind of hollow. The hunter's truck disappears down the gravel road. The echo of his fear still hangs in the air. You turn back to your woods. But something is different. The standoff changed you. You are no longer just hiding. You are claiming. You walk to a tall pine at the edge of your new territory. You rise onto your hind legs. The bark is rough and cool under your pads. You stretch. Your claws dig deep. You pull down. Long, white scars tear through the dark bark. Sap bleeds out, sticky and sharp with scent. This is not a random scratch. This is a declaration. You bite the tree. Your teeth sink into the wood. You twist your head. A chunk of bark comes free. You taste resin and your own power. You rub your shoulder against the raw wound. Your fur leaves its scent. The tree now holds your story, your size, your health, your claim. You do this again. And again, a boundary post, a fence of scent and scar. This is your new language. It speaks to other bears that might wander through. It says, I am here, this is mine. But it also speaks to you, each marked tree as a map point, a confirmation. You are not just surviving in this hollow world, you are building a new one. One tree at a time, the scent hits you first, not pine or damp earth, oil, metal, sweat. Human, you freeze in the bracken. 50 yards down the slope he stands, a man. A rifle rests in the crook of his arm. He is looking the other way. Every fiber of your old self screams, run, crash into the thicket. Put miles between you and this threat. It is the ancient song of your blood. But your feet do not move. You think of the clear cut, the hollow stumps. The silent streams. You think of the dumpsters behind the diner, the cracked pavement of your new territory. This slope is yours now. You mark the trees. You own the night here. He turns. His eyes scan the tree line. They pass over you, then snap back. He sees you. A dark shape in the shadows. His body tenses. The rifle comes up slow. The air disappears. Sound drops away. There is only his shape down the sights and yours in his. You do not show your teeth. You do not huff or bluff. You simply rise, not a charge. Not a retreat, a full, deliberate reveal. Your shoulders block his light. You stare directly into his eyes from across the distance. He falters. The rifle wavers. He takes one step back, then another. He is waiting for you to run. To give him the excuse, the moving target, the clean story for his conscience. You deny him it. You stand your ground. A creature that should flee does not. The forest holds its breath. He breaks the standoff first, turning to retreat down the mountain, casting glances over his shoulder. You watch him go. You did not win a fight. You changed a rule. You stand on a ridge of broken shale. Below, the valley holds a quilt of worlds. Dark forest patches, silver threads of river, the geometric scars of clear cuts. And beyond, the orange glow of town lights, just starting to fade against the coming blue. The air is cold and carries every smell, pine resin from the deep woods. Damp earth from the riverbank. The distant, metallic tang of garbage from the transfer station you visited 2 nights ago. Your breath steams in the quiet, your ribs don't ache anymore. Your footfall is silent on this rock. You are a catalog of adaptations. You do not belong to the old wilderness. Its rules of pure solitude and untouched territory are gone. You do not belong to the human world either. Its noise and constant light are a fever you avoid. You belong to this edge, this borderland you've carved. You are a new kind of fact in an old. A plane scratches a white line across the pink dawn sky. A truck gears down on a highway miles away. These sounds mean nothing to you now. They are just weather. You watch a deer move through a meadow at the forest's fringe. You feel no urge to chase. You are not hungry. You are here. The sun cracks the horizon. It floods the valley with sharp, long shadows. Your shadow stretches behind you, vast and distorted across the rock. It points back toward the dark woods you came from. You do not look back. You watch the light comes. You do not move. You are watching your domain wake up. You are neither a ghost of the wild nor a monster from the town. You are what is left. You are what has learned to remain.